Alrighty, it's Michaela Lurie and we are back with another video. Today is going to be May channeled messages for our water signs. I do want to preface this video with saying keep it light when it comes to me in this channel. May anything that is sent my way on your behalf be returned to you 10 times over the limit. How you feel about that is contingent on what you are wishing for and towards me. So the energy right off the bat is ask and receive with the underlying energy of joy and contentment. The song that we started off with was Me, Myself, and I by Beyonce, followed by Trust by Brent Faiyaz. And with that, I skipped the song and we are now on Water Me, which is basically just a song, as the title says, Water Me. It's pouring all good energy is what she's asking the partner to do. And so because we started with Me, Myself, and I know that water signs, you guys have taken the time out to really search yourselves and know what it is that you require from the connections around you, whether romantic, platonic, business. You know what you bring to the table, so you know what you're not going to accept, and you also know what you're looking for out of the connections that you willingly entertain and put yourself in alignment with. That brings you the joy that you need at the end of the day, is knowing yourself and being able to have that control with who you entertain, who you allow into your energy. And so with ask and receive, I went ahead and clarified, and we have the judgment. So right now, it's like tryout season. Who's making the cut? Who isn't making the cut? So right now we heard, are you going to give in? You're not going to want to be accepting breadcrumbs from people just because they bring you a sense of happiness. Other people's ability to bring you joy does not take away from the fact that they may not be the quality of person you're looking for. You're going to be able to have positive connections with almost anyone you come across with, because that's the energy that is harvesting inside of yourself. So moving on, water signs, we have power. So yeah, you guys are going to be very, very balanced with how you exercise your power. Remember, everyone doesn't have to have access to your domain, to your inner world, the world that you're creating for yourself. You have the authority and the jurisdiction to tell them, hey, come, and you also have the jurisdiction to say, okay, it's time to go. So you will be feeling in the month of May like you're taking some kind of emotional losses as it relates to the people that you have around you. But be patient, not only with yourself, but with the people around you. And I do just want to say, give people grace. I know that personally, I'm a Leo, fire sign. If I feel like you have to go, you're going to go. And with that, I do just want to give you guys a reminder to pray about it, discern, ask for guidance. Obviously, trust yourself, but don't just be flying off of the whims. Understand that the same way that you're integrating your shadow self, other people are doing the same thing. Excuse me, 333. Right when I saw that, other people are going through those cycles themselves. So while you might have an issue with what you feel is a good person, at that time, understand that they might be in a shadow period coming out of that. So whereas you could just snip, if you feel like that's a meaningful connection for you, you're going to want to give that person grace to gracefully phase out of whatever area in their life they're in. And we have ego death and When We Were Young. So When We Were Young is by Adele. Basically, when we were younger, things that could have warranted certain reactions and you might have felt that was okay, we should know how to handle that. So while you may not agree with how somebody's handling something, trust that they'll get to the other side and give them space and time to do that. Don't get confused and burn bridges where you need to be advocating for reconstruction to make sure that the bridge is stronger and under pressure doesn't fall. You sound like a song. Alrighty. So we have creation as the underlying energy and community as well as vision. So you have a vision of what it is that you're creating for yourself in the month of May. Whether that is short term goals, long term goals, you have an exact idea of what it is you're creating, and you are taking all of the memories from your past, the learning experiences, and you are making it into something beautiful, all because you have learned how to trust the universe. But the biggest theme right now that I'm picking up on is patience. Be patient with yourself. You're not in a rush. Like, nowhere fast. Please do not go nowhere fast. The destination is the journey. So as long as you're showing up for yourself on a day-to-day, hour-to-hour basis, or at least putting your best foot forward, know that the outcome is going to be beautiful. Do not cheat yourself, or I take that back. I recant. Don't play yourself out of a position that you already know is for you. Like, that's how you get tricked out of your spot. And the month of May is going to be bringing that kind of energy where we should be having those showers that are going to fertilize the seeds that we've planted, the soil that we've planted. It might give you the mindset to kind of rush it or feel like you know what the outcome is going to be. And although when it rains and pours, it replenishes the grass, but overflow of rain can also kill the grass. So signs and reminders, you're just going to want to stay alert this month. Stay alert to friendships, unions, parts of yourself that need to be let go of, parts of the connections around you. Allow them, again, the space to fall away from old cycles, old habits that they're used to. Remember, if you're growing, they should be growing. Just because you're growing does not mean that they're growing, and just because they're growing does not mean you're not growing. So with that, I'm going ahead and close it off. I will chat with you guys later.